Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
This shit still locks.
Business.
Oh!
Swinging in the
Oh, you...
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I do a perception check.
Hail to you, nasty crew. I am your dungeon mistress, Ivy Wild, and this is Hit It and Crit It, the D&D podcast where 5 pornographic voice actresses play Dungeons and Dragons, unfiltered and unhinged. Hello, girlies. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you again.
Hi there.
It's been ages.
Yay! I'm going to get straight into it. Would we like a recap?
Yes.
Yes,
I have to hear it.
much.
It's been a long time.
I don't remember.
For the audience at home, it may seem like we only posted like last month, but we haven't recorded in over a year. I'm sorry.
Like a regular D&D
Relatable.
crew.
Yes.
So, last time on Hit It and Crit It, you all arrived to the quaint little tourist village of Heatherton. Dominia for the tourism, Pumpkin and Mischa as her faithful bodyguards, and Amy, you quite literally rolled down from the mountains. You found out that there have been an awful lot of disappearances in this town over the past year. A bunch of couples who have seemingly left out of nowhere. The whole town seems pretty unconcerned, funnily enough, apart from a few just dotted around. You've done a little bit of snooping around the inn, the tavern, the tourism office, and the police office. You have all decided to rest up for the night before heading north to where you think the missing persons may have last been seen going. Do we remember? Are we all together?
I remember we were in... I led the team out of the fucking tavern, quite literally, because everybody was fucking. There was clearly some magical, mystical shit going on. Somehow I ended up becoming the de facto party leader, which was a horrible mistake.
The lowest
Horrible
hint.
mistake.
It's all good.
And we're camping outside, right?
We are. I will lead you in. Let me grab you some music, my friends.
Love this.
3, 2.
This shit still locks.
Here you go. So, the sun rises, and the hum of the town wakes you gently. The sound of wooden carriages, chatter, movement of the marketplace setting themselves up for the day. Milk bottles tinkling against each other, that sort of just warm ambience. Amy, you've been up for a little bit, foraging for some eggs and are cooking them on your old camping stove, like you said last session, which was a year ago, sorry. Dominia, you are sleeping in your lavish glamping tent, and Mischa and Pumpkin, you wake up as you had fallen asleep. Pumpkin at the foot of the bed, purring away, and Mischa sprawled across the sleeping mat, somehow radiating enough heat to keep the entire tent warm. What do you do? Tell me about the morning.
Of course, I wake up with a cat stretch. Come on. Very good.
I stir to Kitty sprawling at my feet, stretching about. Morning, Pumpkin.
Amy sticks her head into the tent.
Oh,
Well, Dominia very much likes to sleep in. She's a lady of leisure after all, so she's just still lying there with the cucumbers on her eyes, hair all aflame, as it were. And she's not ready to get up quite yet. If anyone wakes her up, she's going to be very, very grumpy.
why don't we let Mistress have her rest? I will go stand guard outside. Amy, if you mind scooching. Mischa weaves her way past Amy. Giving
yes,
no
certainly.
shits at all that her
I'm
business is swinging in the wind. Pulling herself together.
You don't have anything on.
Oh, right, pants, I forgot.
You,
Here we go. Nice big squat. Pulling pants over butt.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Never
That's internal thought.
I see. To Misha, she gives no fuck. She has no idea why this would be any way or any difficult at all. So she just...
Well,
Amy, are you sick? Your cheeks are pink and quite red. Are you feeling well?
it's the fire. And she turns very quickly and focuses with her entire life force into the eggs that she's sliding around.
Misha plunks down next to Amy, and is excited about breakfast.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes. Thank you for asking. You all seemed cozy. That was nice, actually.
Misha's already taking a scan of the area around her. Can I get a perception check on anything possibly mysterious going on about the campsite? Just doing a good bodyguard job.
Absolutely. Please roll me a perception.
Ooh, big old yikes.
Someone's
8.
tired.
Yeah, 8. Bit on the sleepy side.
Misha, you're still kind of rubbing the sleep out of your eyes, and from the inside of the tent, you're very well. It's a comfy tent for you. It's very well worn. You know it very well. It's kind of a blackout tent because you like your sleep. So the fact that the sun is so bright kind of means you're still like squinting a bit, but you are very well keeping up the charade of not charade, keeping up the image of yes, I am protecting this area.
I'm very alert.
Yes.
Thank you,
Pumpkin,
DM.
you're waking up. You're doing your little kitty cat stretch meal.
Oh, yes, of course. I have to do some yoga every morning. I'm nimble. I have to be flexible. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Cat cows for days.
She got the cat cows going. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. She's arching her back. Oh, my God. You've never seen an arch like that. Meow.
Ooh. Okay. Pumpkin, can you roll me a perception, please?
Oh, no. Okay.
Dragon!
Perception. Right there. I'm also blind.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Go!
Man, what do I hire you guys for? Jesus.
She's yes, Pumpkin, you are in your bliss right now. This is the first moment you've had alone for maybe 4 days, and you're kind of like, oh my God, they're not fucking talking right now. Thank Christ for that. I can have a little bit of me time doing my cat and cows. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. I will get a perception roll from Amy. Amy, please.
Oh, dear. Roll. Oh, my God. What am I looking at? Total is 3.
Oh,
My
Oh my God.
bunch of
Into
idiots.
my eye.
Happy, blissful
makeup.
idiots.
The camp smoke is kind of blurring your vision, and you're still kind of teary from the fire, from the smoke, and also you've got an image in your mind of Misha squatting to put those pants on in the morning, and that's kind of in your mind right now, stopping you from being able to perceive.
I usually sausage. I have. My eyes.
You have a sausage? Where is sausage? I will go get it.
I was confused. I don't know anything that you're talking about, but I do have some eggs and other foraged items. If you're hungry, or anyone else.
Did someone say sausage? Dominia stumbles out of the tent.
Oh.
Good morning, my lady.
Good morning, Misha.
I trust you
Where's
slept
my
well.
breakfast?
Oh, Lord.
Mommy's hungry.
And I will take that as my cue to get up and do morning stretches and take a tour around the camp. Breakfast is yours first, my lady.
Oh, thank you so much, Misha. You're such a good bodyguard, always taking care of me.
She blushes just a bit. My lady.
Adorable.
Let's do.
So yes, I'm going to take a tour around the camp.
Check.
Dominia. We'll do Dominia's perception first. What are you looking like? What are you just like having a quick glance, or are you looking for anything in particular?
I am using my.
Oh no, I'm talking to Dominia.
Oh, sorry.
We'll do her first. Let's go.
I'm just sort of having a look around. I mean, it's too early for that, and I trust everyone to do their job, so I'm not particularly looking for anything other than my breakfast.
Okay. All right. Fuck it. Roll me a perception then.
Alrighty. I got a 4.
Oh my god!
What is happening?
Everybody here is a morning person.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Lord.
Definitely
you
not.
certainly see some eggs in a pan and a very sweet-looking half-orc girl sat by them, kind of dark green in the face, and a little bit, a little bit of tears, but they look like kind of shocky tears rather than actual sadness tears.
I'd like to go sit down next to Amy and tussle her hair a little bit. Are you
Oh,
feeling quite all right, dear? I know it was your first sip of alcohol, but really, you're an orc, right?
Yes. Half orc.
Oh,
Really?
half. So what's that all about? Who was the the green one?
Oh, my father. He was very handsome from what I can remember.
Oh, do you have a picture?
I don't. But my mother used to explain it all the time, and he was tall and dark and orky. I don't know why that gets me excited. But you can
Me
keep doing that with my hair.
Oh. I used to do this for my children all the time. You remind me of my oldest.
Oh.
Such beautiful silky hair you have.
Oh, gosh, thank you. You too, except it's flamey. And speaking of flames, we have food. Wait, I heard. Are you interested in some food? Some eggs this morning?
I am starving, but I heard there was sausage.
Who said anything about that? I don't know what anyone said. That's crazy.
Must have been my mistake.
Mischa, so what exactly are you doing right now, my friend?
I am tromping around with insight into nature as I take my rounds around the camp looking for anything off-putting, strange things that would have people tracks, that sort of thing.
People tracks. Okay.
Not people tracks, people and tracks.
People and tracks. Let's see. What would you have seen? Your camp was sort of not particularly large. I think it was 3 tents, 2 or 3 tents. So it was just a little workaround. You can see where maybe Pumpkin sort of left the tent and then came back into the tent and then left the tent and came back in and maybe meowed a little bit at the door and begged to come in.
Stretched around for 8 hours in a litter box.
Yeah.
Rolled around a bit, you know.
Get the zoomies directly after taking a poop, I assume.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
The Pazoomies.
Apart from that, outside the camp, you don't see anything untoward. You don't see anything at all, really. Just the market setting up.
Very good.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then I'm going to tromp around back to the fireplace and go for any breakfast that has been left over by Dominia, swallowing every goddamn thing in sight. I assume there was more.
Oh, well, I only, obtained, just a few in a nearby place. I could look for more, but it might take a while.
I think Pumpkin could probably find some.
I was going to say, if we've only got Pumpkin left who still needs breakfast, I'm sure she can scrape something up on her own escamp.
You smell fresh pastries coming from the marketplace. A bakery is setting up.
I float
has been
towards
making-
it.
Pack up your
she's
camp or
gone.
anything. You're just gonna fucking go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, they don't care to feed me. All right, I'm
I was
going.
going to give her head pats. Aww. Here, kitty, kitty. Puss, 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 puss. Come on.
Puss.
Come on.
Who are you calling Puss?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that insensitive?
So where's this pastry shop? I'm very sensitive, I'll have you know, especially around the ears.
Don't tell me that.
The pastry.
That does sound good.
Where's the pastries?
Right, let me grab the map.
Oh my
she's
god,
sniffing.
adorable.
Good Christ, she's sniffing so hard.
This is lovely.
Yeah, this is great. As I remember, we were kind of outside of the tourist village. It's been a year. Fuck me.
Yeah, it has been a super.
I don't
has been a
remember.
year. Yeah, you're sort of
Right, we checked the police station. We heard some rumblings about missing people, disappearings,
on
but
a
most people
green-
didn't seem to give a shit because everybody was magically fucking.
Yeah, having a great time. I
Love
think
that.
you're near the meeting tree on one of the greens.
Okay.
Remind me, Dominia, remind me. I know. Remember what we were hired you. Remember that you hired us. I'm trying to remember exactly what you hired us for, other than your traipsing about and exploring the world.
Okay, so Dominia is quite high up in the church. She's a pretty VIP type of person. She's produced a lot of heirs. And now she's basically just a tourist, but she needs muscle. She needs protection.
Right.
You know, she's not that dumb that she doesn't realize that. So she's really just here for the ride, man. She's never been to a little place like this before, so she's here for a good time, but a safe time.
And Mischa, you also know this place because you have done some
Yeah.
fighting
Ooh.
here. No, you haven't been here before, but your friends have told you that there's a great wrestling ring here,
Wow.
and you kind of
Yummy.
wanted
Pumpkin
to
lied and
come
said
check
she
it out.
knew this place to get hired.
Yeah.
So, my lady, if you would give me dispensation, I have heard that there is an excellent fighting ring in this town. I would love to go get my ear to the ground and find out when the matches shall be happening, and possibly have a few more pokes at the strange ongoings. I am always one for a very good time, but I am not convinced these people are, shall we say, consenting.
But that does sound like a good time, especially if you're up there strutting your stuff. I've got all the muscle I need.
My lady, you do me a fair bit of honor. May I? I was asking
May you?
Dominia if she would give me lead to fuck off and go find out
sorry.
about the ring and possibly also what kind of mischief is going on, magical mischief is going on in this town. She is concerned about it. Her desires are persuaded away by exciting matching fighting ring gladiatory whatnot, but I'm also my neutral good senses are tingling at the sense of injustice.
Dominia does kind of care about, the missing people, but really her prerogative is to see everything that there is to see, and I mean, wrestling sounds great. I think she'd like to accompany Mischa, if that's okay.
It would be my honor.
Anybody else like to come along?
I'm already gone, I think.
Yeah, pumpkins fucked off.
I mean, breakfast first.
Said goodbye.
I've had
Yes,
my
of
fill,
course.
but I don't think these two youngest have yet.
Oh, who? What? Are you talking about me?
Have you had your breakfast, sweetheart?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. Well, not to, leave without pumpkin, but I mean, we could. She'll find us. She's got a good nose, right?
Let's go catch her up. I'm sure she will make rebel before too long.
I also have a very good nose as well, so that might be useful. For,
Cute little
you
button nose. Boops her.
mhm. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to feel about that.
If you weren't going to do it, I was.
I know.
So what's the plan?
Well, a mummy and daddy outing.
Oh,
Where to, are we grabbing Pumpkin, or are we having a solo Pumpkin adventure and you guys are doing something
fuck
else?
No, we can.
We are off.
Up to Pumpkin.
How long does it take one to get pastries? Or steal them, I should say.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh, surely not.
So I believe the lot of us are off to the tourist village, and Pumpkin's off at the marketplace.
Okay. The tourist village.
I have a request.
The tourist.
can
Yes.
Amy also follow the
Of
scent
course.
of sugars and pumpkin? It's almost like she doesn't have a lot of self-control, as she has spent her whole life, for the most part, in a cave.
All right. Cool.
Oh, whoa there, Amy. The tourist village is that way. Where do you think you are going?
Sweetness.
Why don't you try and go find our wayward rogue and go get yourself some breakfast, huh?
And do you think you'll be okay on your own, sweetie?
Runs away.
Remember, find Pumpkin.
She's the cat,
Okay.
if you forgot. Okay.
See you later.
They grow up so fast.
Alrighty. Pumpkin. So you arrive at the marketplace.
Yes.
Hold on, let me grab my shit. Ah! You come to the marketplace, and it's a hustle and bustle of unique handmade trinkets and goods from faraway lands. There's a little place where someone's got an open, like a clay oven, where they're making pastries and pizza and stuff. A ye old pizza.
Fantastic.
It's all held under canvas gazebos. You can see people just bartering around. There's lots of people coming in for their morning stuff. There's lots of food, like fresh meats, fresh cheeses, wine, all of this. Pretty much, if you want to try it, it's going to be there.
Ooh, all right. Pumpkin's gonna gaze across the crowd. She's looking for any guards, security, people watching out for thieves.
Like, egads!
Oh, shit.
What you do see... Oh, actually, give me a perception.
No, I thought you were gonna give it to me. Fine. Duh.
Just to see how much you see, girl. You're going to see something. It's okay.
16.
Finally.
16.
16. That's amazing. All right.
Let's go.
You are in a crowd. This is where you fucking shine. This is where it all comes together. Your ears align in the correct way and are flicking around. Your eyes are suddenly very sensitive, and your roguish skills of understanding where people are and what's going on are really overdrive. Plus, you're hungry, which makes you even more sort of zoned in. Like, I need to get food now. You notice there's no security, none at all. No security at all. But you can see people huddled around and talking to each other, saying, "Did you get that note too? Oh my god, what is twig whittle? What's happening? Did you? That's so weird. I also lost that. What's?" And you see a wood elf man being at the center of it, calming people down and asking them where they stayed overnight, and that sort of thing. That's the main thing that's keeping your attention at the moment, apart from the delicious pastries.
Okay, and how many people are discussing this? Is it like 2 people or is it like a bigger group?
It's like 6 or 7 people.
Okay. Pumpkin doesn't feel the best about barging into that conversation, knowing none of them. So she's gonna pass by. She's gonna keep that in mind. She's mainly concerned about the grumbling of her tummy. She's gonna be looking around. Are there any pastries with pumpkin?
Wait,
Pumpkin pie, perhaps?
a pumpkin pie for breakfast, no less. Oh my goodness.
Breakfast of fucking shit.
Of course, darling.
In fact, you find the stall that has the bakery section has an arrangement of pies: cherry, apple, rhubarb, pear, meat, and finally pumpkin. It looks kind of. It's really delicious, but it's like it was one of the first ones to be made because they knew that it would go fast.
Don't do it.
Oh, okay. And who's at this stand? Who's at this stand? Yeah, tell me, how tall are they? Do they look strong or perceptive by any chance?
Who is at the stand? Let me get my who's at the stand cheat. It is a dwarf. A boisterous, sort of round-bellied man with thick red hair that tumbles down into a beard that threatens unruly excess. He's very excitable, very happy, and he's got very, very strong hands.
Nice.
From what you can see from all the pastry.
Oh, very strong hands. Okay, Pumpkin's gonna mosey on over. She's clearing her throat.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice you have all these delicious pies, mediocre pies. They don't look that good. And I noticed you're not wearing a hairnet. I'm in accordance with the health inspectors, and I just wanted to say that I don't think that you having your very long beard just out with your strong hands handling those pies. I just don't think that it's very, very healthy for people to be eating these pies. So, frankly, we're going to have to take these pies away and inspect them.
You want to inspect my pies? Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Or you want to have a little
yes.
taste?
That's not what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
I'm just pulling your leg. All right. Do you have a badge or anything like that? I'm sorry. I've had this happen a lot, especially with cute ones like you. Yeah, just people wanting to try my goods for free. Have you got anything to show your qualifications? I don't doubt for 1 second.
Of course. She pats her stomach. She pats her little pockets. She pats everything. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It appears I lost my bag somewhere. But perhaps I could just take the pies and then come back when I have my badge to show you that they're all good? Maybe.
Roll me a persuasion.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, we're in, boys. Yeah. I rolled a 22.
Oh, shit.
Finally!
There's no way I'm not getting those pies.
Actually, I believe you. You've got something in your eyes that tells me that you really are affirmed to quality here. I tell you what. Which one would you like to try as a? He knows that you're definitely not a health inspector, but he's looking at you and he's like, "Oh, go on then, go on."
Oh, go on then.
Okay, well, what pie? Do you perhaps have a cream pie? It's because it's easy to see the hairs and the the contaminants against the white cream. Do you have one? Do you want to give me one? Perhaps.
You want me to give you a cream pie, little one? You might have to come back here if you want something like that.
Oh, are they in the back?
Yeah. Well, they can be in the back or front, whatever you like, really.
Holy shit, this is perfect.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, I mean, perhaps you can float my boat. Do you have a wife by any chance?
I don't, actually. Recently widowed, but I don't really give a shit at the moment. I tell you what, how about you take 3? One for
Three
each,
cream pies?
something. You can have 3 cream pies. What do you reckon?
Oh, that sounds delightful. Yeah, I'm quite hungry, so let's just say we go in, huh?
I go into the tent or whatever it was. Was it his booth?
Yeah, it's
Or
like a tent booth thingy.
I'm gonna grab his beard gently. I'm gonna make him come with me.
Hot.
So yeah, I'm a little busy now in the tent.
Okay.
Very busy.
Would you like some... I had not prepared for you to flirt with this person. I'll be very honest.
True D&D way.
You made him ginger.
Seems very
Yeah. I have a
Prepare
weakness for
the
gingers.
hoeing.
All the characters that you've prepared, we go for the one that you are just some random NPC.
Son of a bitch.
It's D&D.
Yep.
Let's move to... while I just process what's going to happen there. Amy, you hit the marketplace and a similar scent greets your nose. The scent of crystallized sugar and flaky pastry and incense, something that you've only ever really read about. It's burning herbs that smell good, and you kind of overwhelmed at the moment. You're not used to this much stimulation happening. What do you do?
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. She slows down as she reaches the peopled area. Oh, that's wonderful. And she's kind of taking it. She recognizes the incense and she inhales it and kind of does process it in her way. And, those are, that's unfamiliar. Some of that. What a curious, and then meat. The smell of meat. Because if I'm not mistaken, there was pastries in here, but there are also lots of other foods.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Lots
Cured
of
meats
cured
are hard to
meats
come by.
and cheeses.
And I can smell the juice from here. Boy, oh boy, I'm gonna go right to that origin. Source.
Okay. You find yourself
The seed of
at
it, if you will.
You find yourself at a stall with a bunch of raw and like fresh meat, and then kind of a table over is a bunch of cured salamis and jerkies. And then behind it in a big clay oven is just one big roast hog that's just it's been going all night, and they're going to start doing the carving in a little bit. Behind that booth, you see a human with brown hair, a little bit of a pot belly, sort of hazel eyes, and is wearing a chef's uniform, like a fucking dork with a silly chef's hat.
That's great.
What would you like to do?
Social
anxiety,
she's kind of confused about language at the moment. She's kind of withdrawn into a more orcish state. Some of her sharper teeth are a little bit more visible, and she's kind of drooling.
Can I get you something?
I want some of that.
Oh, you want some of the pork?
What?
Yeah.
Yes. How much?
Well, that'll be 1 copper, please.
Copper?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you give me a minute, I can serve it up in a bun for you.
Oh, what? I actually would just love it. I would just want the meat.
Applesauce?
I just want the meat. Yes.
You just
Do I
want...
have to have a copper?
Oh,
Do I have any money? I looked on her character sheet and I didn't see any money anywhere, so I don't know if she has any.
your mom has given you
Okay.
2 gold pieces before you left.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh, shit, yeah, no, Dominia's
You're all
giving you
cashed
lots
up.
of
Don't worry about money.
What I'm
Shit,
giving you.
that's great.
Hey.
Huge. Let's go.
Slams down 4 copper pieces and just kind of looks up from her hand on the, counter where she puts it and makes eye contact with the chef guy. Just, meat. Now. Please?
Loud and clear. I'll tell you what, how about I give you, And then he walks behind him, and you hear just like a crack. And he comes over with a bit of cloth and wraps it up and just hands it to you. And he's giving you an entire hind leg of the pork. You need this. You need this, don't you, sweetheart?
Amy pretty much rips it open and just sinks her face into it.
Adorable.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. She's really enjoying that meat, hey?
Food.
Be careful with the bone, little one. Jesus. When was the last time you had good meat, huh?
A long time ago.
Ooh. It kind of opens his eyes a little bit. The eyebrows go. So, oof. Oh, goodness. Well, and then other people start looking over and seeing you fucking eviscerating this leg, and start coming over and realizing how good this fucking meat must be.
She's good advertising.
Great for business.
And then
she
she
is,
hisses
holy.
at all of them. She's just
I'll have
like,
what she's having.
mine!
Perfect.
And she runs
You're
away.
going to be in a minute, Pumpkin.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. She runs far away from the crowd. I don't know where she runs. But she's kind of protection meat.
Fuck. Dang. Holy shit. That's impressive. You find yourself just sort of in a place where there's less people, and the scent of the dripping grease from the just down
Yeah,
your
she
face,
hugs it to her chest and just
and the
rolls
fullness
around
in
with
your
it.
tummy. Insane.
Aw. Ship art win.
Amy's true love, the meat.
Of that.
You're in your bliss. You're chasing your bliss right now. Your tummy feels full, and it seems like nothing really matters. There's actually a kind of a throbbing sensation in your head, but it's like a good throb. It's like your chest is pumping in a way that you haven't really had it pump for a long, long time. It's a visceral feeling that is. It does kind of cloud your mind a little bit and make you a little bit less aware of your surroundings, but it feels good, Amy. It feels very fucking good. Dominia and Mischa.
Fine.
Does anybody want a cigarette? God knows I need one after that. Right. All right. I am looking for being that we are now in the village area, I'm looking for the biggest, toughest, meanest
Okay.
sumbitch who knows they look like what they're talking about.
One of your kind. Okay.
One of my kind.
Let me see. You see nothing but the. Do you remember from the last session that policewoman, the tall, strong, half-orc woman with the slick black? The one who pumpkin called Fivehead and she cried.
Oh, remember that now.
That's
Was she have something? Remind me of her species.
half-orc.
Right, yes. I remember the policewoman who gave us. We went to her about
The missing
please
people,
remind me
you were
what we
getting
went to
some
her
more
about. We went to her about the missing
information,
people.
and she gestured behind her and showed you the police station, which was full of old men, people braiding each other's hair, playing beer pong, the shitty police force that they have here. And then you tipped her a police person, and then Pumpkin stole some of the tip off
she
the
did.
table.
What?
And then you left.
No,
I made a great
She would
impression.
never.
Fucking Christ. Well, I'm not going to ask a policewoman where an illegal fighting range is.
That's the biggest person you see here. That's the choice. It seems like a bunch of the tourism village is just villas where people are like staying to have a nice time in Heatherton to relax.
Gotcha. So we're needing to fuck off to maybe the market, find somewhere a little bit more
Possibly.
where chatting is going on. That seems like a better place for us to go.
But if she's here, then she's probably participating in the wrestling, yes?
Possibly, but Ivy, was this a legitimate event, or was this
That's
a
what I'm just
wink-wink
telling
event?
you what Mischa would know. Mischa is under the impression that there is her fighting friends have told her that there is a wrestling ring in this area.
Sure. Yeah, I think going to my lady.
Yes.
I do not think. Typically, I would look around for the biggest, strongest individual to look around for this fun ring, but the last person I can think of would be policewoman, and I don't think that would be the right person to ask. What?
She stubs her toe and cries in the background.
Oh, God. Mischa, for a moment, feels terrible about her.
That's the person you're worried about? Oh, please.
She looks over her shoulder and feels guilty.
You could bend her over and spank her in a minute. I'd pay to see that.
True. But I don't think she would give me the information that I wanted.
But Mischa, the culture.
It's a horny tonight, huh?
Would you not want to go to the marketplace where there's more people and more interesting and more chat? Or do you really want me to pump this
Why'd you have to use that
policewoman
word?
for information?
Easy, whoa, easy.
You know why.
Yes, I do know why.
Well, everyone here does look rather pumped, don't they? Oh, so much
Yeah.
muscle.
Mischa is very, very flattered and does a little bow of head.
Yes, they don't hold a candle to you, darling.
That is what I'm hoping to prove.
You don't have to prove anything to me.
But you've yet to see me at work, my lady.
This is true. I wouldn't mind seeing you in action. You know, really see what it is that I paid for. I need to know that you can protect me.
Mischa feels a swell of pride and...
A swell of what?
Swell of pride and is definitely taking her lady very firmly by the arm towards the marketplace where she feels like she can get better information. Because fuck that policewoman, she's not going to give her the honest thing. Sorry, what was that, Dominia?
Nothing. Lead the way.
Ever the graceful follow, even with Mischa charging her ass off, just
You can't really say no to Mischa.
nope, you're coming with me. Right, so I am repeating the same thing, looking for biggest, strongest person that anyone who looks scarred, or
Okay.
maybe a forge,
Ooh, yes. You see.
maybe an armory.
Let me see what you see. Yeah, Sam.
You got this.
I
I
could
know.
go for the policewoman, but I want me some strange.
So, you see a very, very tall woman, a Goliath woman with red skin. She looks like an Oni.
Hey, baby.
So it's like a kind of a mix between a Goliath and a tiefling, half and half.
Perfect. Her.
She is, she's working at an outdoor forge, just off the side of the market. She's kind of, she is currently just taking a smoke break. She's just hanging out and having a cigarette, and the coals are hot, but she's sweating a little bit already. But she's starting up the day. She's not quite as greasy or coalish as you'd think a blacksmith to be, yet.
Mischa drops all pretense of attempting to use more formal language as she has been with Dominia, and reverts back to her standard nature. Can I get you a light for that cigarette?
All right, Diddums.
Huge.
Yeah, I would actually. You got something flamey I could use? Oh,
Me, use me. I'm very hot.
all right, princess.
Hella.
Thank you. You
Shit.
Just give me a moment. I need to increase my flames. there you go.
Like those noises. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's...
Is that enough
She
for
takes a
you?
big drag. Well, what's two beautiful people like you doing around here then?
I hear tell that there's a bit of scuffly, rough and tumble kind of fun happening in this town.
Oh, you want...
heard any words of the ring?
Well, there's this... and she kind of chokes a little on the cigarette. There's a type of ring, if you, if you... Who told you that? Out of curiosity.
Just some fighting buddies of... Just some old gladiatory buddies of mine. I used to compete, and the lady here, she's interested in a show.
Oh, I'm very, very interested.
Have you heard of any wrestling matches or that sort of thing?
I wouldn't say matches. There are some types of wrestling that happen around here.
I did not know there are different types.
she turns around for a second and flicks some of the ash into the forge. I think you might have been had on though, love. Fucking. They're fucking rings.
Dominia just kind of jumps up and down a little bit, like.
You can wrestle if you want, but most people just want to, you get your tops and your bottoms, and you get people who like to lay down, and you get people who like to be on top. It's not around this area, not a huge amount of tops. I'll be honest, they're a hot commodity at the moment. So I'm sure if you were to go, you get some free entry, you get some good coups, So I've been there a few times myself. It's very clean, very respectful. But yeah, I couldn't get them off me. They were just clambering. It was brutal. I'll be honest, it was brutal. I loved it every second. A lot of bite marks.
Mischa gives her the upwards head nod of Dom recognizing Dom. Sounds like a good pull, but all the same. That's a bit of a shame. I was looking to show off the physical prowess in not so obvious a fashion, although maybe I should come back later.
Well, if you want to show off physical prowess, mate, there's around this area, if you sort of head out maybe a few hours walking distance, all the paths around this place are fucking lit up at the moment with like ruffians, bandits, I think that there's problems with some fae around here.
Fae?
I'm not fucking sure about that, but I'm sure there'd be some shit to hit I go out there sometimes just to let off some steam because this place is wonderful. I love it here so much, but, girl's got some predilections that she likes to take care of every once in a while, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, naturally.
I definitely know what you were saying.
Oh, darling, you look very nice today.
I
Your
know.
eyes look so refreshed. Did you use cucumbers last night?
How did you know?
I love skincare, mate.
Mischa very formally puts herself between Dominia and this other Dom. There's clearly other dicks in the vicinity.
Oh, sorry, you two,
Mischa looks to Dominia, to Dominia for an answer.
Yes, she is my, hired help, who would much rather...
Fuck.
Mischa?
fucking hell, hired help. You do it for money. You make a fucking killing around here, doming like that. I can see your cock through your cloth, mate. You would smash it.
Mischa is growing redder and redder by the second. She takes a beat, tufts her nostrils in that very Minotaur-type fashion, tries to collect herself. The Fae, the people that have gone missing, are they perhaps, is it Fae activity? Are they being kidnapped? A lot of the sex going on here, I raise my eyebrow, never at fun consensual things. That is for everyone to enjoy. But if people are being magicked against their will, I draw issue with that.
Yes, that is a huge concern.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a bit of a scuffle this morning. Some people have found some shit that's gone missing from their like homes.
Oh.
Something's been stealing it, and it's the name that everyone's been talking about has been what was it? Twigwiddle. No idea what that is, but that sounds like fey bullshit to me, if I'm being honest.
It sounds like pumpkin to me.
Yeah, people are getting like notes in their backpacks and shit saying, "You got twig-whittled." I'm not sure what it
Twig?
means.
Whittle.
So I think that might be some fey bullshit. As far as the outside of town is, this town's got some ley lines or some shit that's pretty wacky. I don't know much about it. I just work here. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's a nice place to live. I love the sex ring. The sex ring's great. I'm a big fan of the sex ring.
Yes, we get it. It's a fucking ring. We understand.
Okay, we understand.
I can see why your friends pulled your leg like that.
For all of
Ooh,
her
go on.
bluster and swagger, is still not very accustomed to being having sexuality out here so blatantly. So it's both alluring and overwhelming at the same time. So she's trying to focus on the concerning matters rather than everything that makes her dick twitch, which so far is a
Whereas
lot.
Dominia is very interested. Yeah. Dominia is very used to such things because, I mean, she's not from a sex cult, but she did have 9
But she's from a
kids
sex cult.
to different fathers. Yeah, maybe a little, So this is nothing out of the ordinary for her. She's not really understanding why Mischa is being such a stick in the mud.
Well, I could take care of your one friend if you wanted to go and do some investigation.
Take care of.
Yes, we are. Bend you over the forge, give you some heat to those flames.
Whew.
I guess I could help you with your work. I do run rather hot.
Oh,
I'm sure I can help you in return. Beautiful thing like you.
What could you possibly offer me that my dear Mischa could not?
Oh!
Oh shit. Oh, okay, Mischa's attention turns back, huffs a bit. Wait a minute. What are you proposing?
I'm just saying, if you want to get to work on some things, I could keep your lady here occupied. Yeah. It's up to you, though. I don't want to push any buttons. I don't want to get. If there's something going on between you two, I mean, I'm happy to sort you both out.
Now listen here. I am no one's lady. I am my own lady. I'm perfectly capable of making my own decisions. Is that clear?
Oh, girl.
Of course, my lady. DM, I am taking a perception check on this Dommy ragamuffin attempting to get her hands on my lady, just looking for anything suspicious, any hidden daggers,
Yandere.
any poison, anything that would make me think that her intentions weren't very impure.
Give me a perception or an investigation, or an insight, whichever you would prefer.
I'm going with that insight to doms know their doms. I'm going to use that. We've got a 12.
A 12. You notice she has scars up her arms, but they look like burns, so she's been doing this a long time. She's got a bunch of tattoos in a language that you don't speak, and but she's fucking gorgeous. She's got sort of. Let me find you a picture, actually.
Dominia, I'm envious as fuck. Get you some fucking hot, inked up dom action.
Here you go. She's sort of like this, the lady on the right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn. Yeah, damn.
Well, I see no reason to stop you, my lady. My only interest was making sure that she wasn't a suspicious character, but of course you are your own woman, you speak for yourself. Please enjoy while I go attempt to find out what's wrong with this town.
With your permission, of course, my dear. Dominia's getting a little annoyed because she is here for a bit of fun.
Spicy.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I would have never presumed to give you permission. Our team is at your disposal, madame. I'm only trying to keep your best interest in mind.
I understand that, Misha. I'm sorry. But I will join you later, okay?
Of course, my lady. Stay safe.
Oh, shit.
She leans up on her tippy toes and gives Misha
I
a
was
little-
reaching for the hand, going for the hand kiss, but I'm completely interrupted and disarmed by the peck on the cheek and.
Huh?
Farewell, my lady.
Very well.
We almost bonk into each other, except Dominia is extremely graceful.
I was gonna say, can you please both roll me a dexterity?
I will happily throw that in favor of Dominia being
Dexterity.
an incredibly graceful, a very, very excellent follow, knowing exactly what to do, and Misha practically almost falling over.
Who's the top now, Misha? Damn.
Like I said, if you press her buttons,
She is Dommy Mommy.
we can throw that if you want, DM.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got an
Nah,
8.
if
For character purposes.
Dominia's gonna be the beautiful, elegant woman who controls the room as she does, I would allow
Topping
that
from
to
the bottom,
happen how
baby.
it
Yes.
does. Oh, baby. All right, Pumpkin.
Hi.
Hi. So this dwarven guy who's just a bit taller than you. Oh, wait, no. How tall are you?
I don't remember. 1 second.
Like 4'6" or something.
No. Description. Character appearance. 4'8".
4'8".
4'8".
All right, he's just a little tiny bit taller than you. And he's leaning against the cabinet full of the pastries. He's saying, "What can I get for you then, a little lady?"
I'm pretty sure we already agreed on 3 cream pies, correct?
3 cream pies, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
fucking
gonna need to
accents,
see
bro.
them.
3 cream pies, yeah. All right,
Damn.
all right.
Yes.
Irish.
Somewhat. And
It is
attempt
not
at-
Irish, that's Scottish.
Little lady.
It's Scottish, yeah, Scottish.
Wow, I'm gonna get
Oh, no.
It's all right.
Dominia canceled. No.
Yep, cancelled.
Don't worry, I called your accent Australian last time, so evil
It's
villainous.
okay.
Racist.
No.
I will never say that. Well, fuck. I'm gonna level with you. There was a fucking NPC. There was gonna be a tutorial on how the sex mechanic worked, but you all split up. So give me a minute to figure it
Yeah.
out. Hold on.
Or I could just call it off.
You can have
Yeah.
a quick, crash course. She could just be using it to get more
Yeah,
money.
I really want my cream pies. Very hungry
hungry.
at this point.
All right.
All right.
You're in the. Could take a break to think. Possibly. I mean,
Good idea. Just, off the record,
Possibly.
if you want.
I'll tell you what.
I was about to
hello.
charge off into the outermost areas, I assume, where there's ruffians and activity. If that will give us the mechanics that we need in the future.
Possibly. Let me. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I leave Dominia in very capable
Yes.
hands.
Let's take a minute because this is like the exact opposite of where I've planned 4 different routes and you've somehow made a 5th route
course.
for me. So,
See,
That is
fuck
definitely
me,
enough.
guys.
How it do?
I mean, is that a?
It was that perception check at the start fucked us so hard. All right, I'm gonna take 5 just to think, and then everyone have a piss and a shit and a
A pisser.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you.
in a bit. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. Hint, it's boning. Thank you to Dawn VA, Ule Tiger, Cottontail VA, Bordeaux Black, and our beautiful editor and sound designer, Bushido Blaster. As well as the Fearless Flyers for the use of their song Assassin, produced by Volpack. I've been your dungeon mistress, Ivy Wild, and I hope you join us for episode 3 of Hit It and Credit It. Stay
golden.